Hello and welcome. Today I would like to talk about animals, our spiritual helpers. I actually made a video about this some months ago, and I meant to do a second part a while ago, and then it never really happened. I always ended up putting something else first, so I figured today would be a good day to finally bring out part 2. So in the first video I had spoken about all the energetic help that we get, spiritual and energetic help that we get from animals, from pets specifically, but also animals in general, animals that we may not even be aware of, that just live in our surroundings and share our surroundings. Now, what it comes down to, especially with animals in the wild, is that animals, by nature, do not have all the mind cluttering that we humans have. They do not have all these programmings, beliefs, patterns that we hold in our thoughts, in our mind, the conditioning that we grew up with ever since the moment we were born. So animals don't have that. They live from the heart. Their mind does not rule their body like it often is for us humans. They live from the heart. And so their connection, their direct access and connection to God, Creator, Source, Spirit, whatever you would like to refer to, is much more intense, much stronger. And they live by that connection to Spirit, Creator, the universe. And that helps them to be more in tune with their surroundings and with nature in general, with everything that's going on in their immediate and their further surroundings, which makes them what we would call psychic, because they often see things coming, things happening before we are aware of them. For instance, most animals will know there is a thunderstorm coming long before we even hear any thunder or are aware of it. Most animals will know there is a change in weather coming before we are aware of it. So animals are just by nature more in tune with these things, because they do not have all the clutter of the mind, all the conditioning, all the beliefs that we're holding, and that really keep us from being in tune with our own body and with our surroundings, with nature. So by nature, animals will keep their surroundings clear. And this is what I mean when I say animals are our spiritual helpers, even though you may not know the animal. But most of us have animals living in our area, and I'm not talking about pets, I'm talking about wild animals. They like to keep their surroundings clear, their energetic space clear, if that makes sense. For instance, I have squirrels, I have rabbits, bunnies, I have porcupines, I have armadillos coming through my backyard. Every once in a while it's a bobcat. And while they pass through, they bring their energetic frequency and clear the surrounding just with their presence. I also have animals that directly live in my neighborhood. Squirrels. I have several pairs of hawks living right next to me. And I know especially for the hawks, they are very protective of their energetic space, of their energetic surroundings. So by nature, for themselves and every being that is in their energetic space, they clear the energetic space to keep it clear and clean from anything that would be non-beneficial to themselves, and thus their space is clear and clean to every being that is in their space. So I really enjoy having the hawks here with me. And then aside from wild animals, of course our pets are always there for us. And pets, aside from sharing our living space, they definitely share our energetic space. And our pets help us clear the energetic space. They help us more than most people are aware of. I think I can say most people are aware that pets will be by your side if you're not feeling well, or if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling sick. Pets help transmute energy. They're very well aware of changes in energy. That's why they often start barking, for dogs for instance, before there's anything to be seen in front of the house. A lot of pet owners will know that dogs, cats, even birds will be sitting and waiting for their owner to come home before there's any sign of the owner out in the street. They seem to have a clock knowing when that person will be home, but it's really tuning into the energy, and they can feel the energy coming before we even see anybody. So they are very in tune with their energetic surroundings and other beings' energy. Pets will also help us clear trauma, whether it's physical trauma, injuries, or emotional trauma. Sometimes we're not even aware we're holding on to something. Pets will help us clear that in a very non-evasive way, just by being there, just by being themselves, because they have the capacity and the ability to hold space for us, because they live from their heart. Again, they don't have the mind clutter, the beliefs, the conditioning that us humans are holding on to and that we grow up with. And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, because everybody in one way or another has that. That's part of being human at this present moment. That's something we know beforehand, before we come here, and we agree to experience. However, pets, animals, pets do not have all that mind clutter, conditioning, beliefs, ideas, expectations, how things should be, and then get frustrated and angry if things don't turn out the way we expect them to be. So animals don't have that. They live from their heart, and they have the direct connection, like I said, to God, Source, Spirit, Creator. And that gives them the ability to hold space for us and support us, even though a lot of us may not recognize it. I just got over a one-day cold, if you so want, which is a body detoxing. And I could feel it coming because I went to bed with a headache, and I woke up the next day and I could feel my body was detoxing. I had to get rid of some stuff. And we have 2 dogs, and they did not leave my side for the day that I was down. I spent the most day sleeping, and every time I woke up I saw both dogs sitting right next to me, making sure I was okay. So they do a lot more for us than most people are aware of. And like I said, it's not just pets, it's animals in general. Because they also don't hold the, oh, I don't like you today, so I'm not gonna help you because, or maybe I like you tomorrow and then I might help you. They don't hold all these expectations, ideas, preliminaries in their mind. Now, I'm not saying that their mind is empty. They are very capable of comprehending what is going on around them in a more subtle way and in a more energetic way than we humans are used to in this human body. So that doesn't make them, oh, they're just dumb animals, they don't even know, or they don't understand. That's definitely not what I'm saying here. I'm just saying that they do not have all the conditioning that prevents them from tuning in, as it happens with humans so many times, that we are not aware of our own energy or our energetic surroundings, because we have so much going on up here in the mind that it basically keeps us so busy, it prevents us from looking deeper and connecting with all that is. So to sum it all up, I just wanted to make a part 2 for the first part, Animals Are Spiritual Helpers, because I wanted to go into more detail of what I was talking about in the first part. And I hope this brought some clarity, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. If you are interested in more details, please let me know. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it puts nature, not just animals. Plants have the same capabilities, it's just that most people are even less in tune with plants than with animals. But plants have the same capabilities, or very similar capabilities. So I hope this puts nature into a different perspective, and shows how much we really share, not just the ground that we walk on, but that we share the energetic space, and that nature really at any present moment helps us and supports us in our daily life. So again, if you have any questions, please leave a comment, and I'm always happy to hear feedback. If you enjoyed this video, please consider joining my community on Patreon, where I bring out weekly energetic activations, healings, and we're building a community of like-minded spirit souls who share a common ground. So thank you for being present with me today. I see you, I appreciate you, I honor you. Much love and blessings.